I wanted to share with you one of my favorite tools. It's called Canva.com, and it is a web-based graphic design tool that you and your students can use to create beautiful designs and to just streamline your workflow. The first thing you want to do if you're new to Canva is sign up for a Canva for Education account. This will give you access to a lot of additional resources and specific education-related tools. So to do that, to sign up for an educator account, go to canva.com/education. And you will see the button for registering now for a free account. I've already got a Canva for Education, so I'm not going to click there, but you can see some of the information about the benefits and then sign up for a free account. It takes a few days, I think, for it to be approved. But once you are approved, you will have access to an expanded library of resources. Let me show you what that looks like. So I've sped up the video to show you quickly the types of templates available in the education account, a wide variety of things for you and your students. One of the things that you will notice when you get to the canva.com site is that there is a lot going on here, and it might be a little bit overwhelming if you especially don't think of yourself as a creative or a graphic design type person. So I wanted to show you one of my favorite things about this website, and that is right here under the Learn menu. You will see that there are, under the Learn tab, short little tutorials that will help you get started using Canva, designing with Canva, graphic design basics, which is a great little short class to use with your students. You and your students can both access these to build so that you will build better presentations or graphic designs in your future. It's just a short little course. There's tutorials, which are these short little snippets right here. There's also courses that are longer for those of you who want to take a deeper dive into a subject. And in particular, there's one course here called Canva for the Classroom. There's graphic design basics, some really short. These courses are multiple videos, but they are not super long, and you could take one of them and learn a little bit about design, or have your students learn a little bit about design so that they can give a better presentation. That's right here under the Learn menu. There are so many ways that Canva can be used in education, especially in a blended or an online environment. So let me just show you one quick example. Let's say I want to make a quick video introduction to my class to send to my students in advance of the start of school next year. So I'm going to search for a template that will help me do this so I don't have to start from scratch and reinvent the wheel. So I'm going to search for welcome presentation, and then I will pick one. Some of them will be in the presentation format, which means it's going to be like Google Slides. Others might be like sort of like an infographic or some sort of graphic design that you could share in an email or on social media. But I like these education-specific ones up here. So I'm going to click Welcome to Science Class, and then I'm going to customize it to my purpose. Now, clearly, I am not a science teacher, so that may be the first thing I want to change. It will load up all of the slides in the presentation, and then I can start adjusting it to meet my particular purposes. So I'm going to say welcome to, and then instead of science class, I'm going to say the Point Library. And then I have to move everything up a little bit because it's too big. You get the idea. I'm just adjusting it for my particular situation. And I am not teacher Anna, so I'm going to say bye, Mrs. Wilding. And then I can go on to the next page. I can put my own picture in here and sort of tell my students a little bit about me. And if there's anything that I don't like let's say I want to put in a different color background, I can click here, change the color to my liking. I can change every element on every page if I want to. So I want to put in graphics that have more to do with the library. I might put in different pictures of us in the library, or instead of these stars, I might look for, under elements, I might search for a book. And use that instead. It puts it over there, and then I can readjust it and so forth. So you get the idea. There's lots of ways that you can customize this for your own particular situation. And if a way to get started learning how to do that is by using that Learn tab that I showed you earlier. All right, so now let's say that you are ready with your welcome presentation, and now you want to make the video to send out to your students. And so I'm going to call this Welcome to Point Library, and now I want to present. And so if I click over here on the three-dot menu, notice that I get lots of options. One is to share it right in Google Classroom or to create an assignment for that. If you use Remind with your students, you can send out a link to it on Remind. But what I want to show you right here is present and record. You could do this to create your movie, or you could ask students to do this if they were going to create a presentation to turn into you. Go to Recording Studio. That's what I want to do. Now here I am. I'm going to start recording. Hello, students. Incoming 7th graders, I am Mrs. Wilding, and I would love to welcome you to the Point Library. This will just be a brief introduction to the library, and I look forward to meeting you on the 22nd when we all get back to school. When you're done with your video, you can hit the done button and it will save it, and you can download it and send it out in an email or import it into your Google Classroom, or any of those, sharing it in any of the ways that you would share any type of resource to your students or to anybody that you need to communicate with. So that is a very quick introduction to the things that you can do with Canva. Please check out the links that I'm embedding in this video and let me know if you have questions.